Martin Luther was born in and lived in Aachen, Germany from 1483 to 1546. Theologian Martin Luther forever changed Christianity when he began the Protestant Reformation in the 16th century Europe. As one of the most influential figures in Christian history, Martin Luther called into question some of the basic tenets of Roman Catholicism, and his followers soon split from the Roman Catholic Church to begin the Protestant tradition. Impact on society. Martin Luther translated the Bible from Latin to German. This made it possible for everyone to read it, and it made it much easier for people to think by themselves. By doing this, Luther created a united language. Communication went on easier than before. He also simplified the Bible by writing the Catechism. This made it possible for people to learn about the Bible. Because of the Reformation, Luther created another choice for the people. There was now both a Protestant church and a Catholic church, which made it possible for people who had the same beliefs as Luther to break free from the Catholic Church and join his beliefs.
I am Catherine the Great, or the Second as you might know. I was the most prominent ruler of my time, and a figure deserving of admiration, if I may say so myself. I am a divergent leader because I am praised for my generosity and humanity like those of abnegation. But being divergent means to have more than one trait. Or you could be like my friend Tris and be undefined. I spent my childhood in an atmosphere of intelligence, like those of erudite. Those of you that know my friend Four, we grew up with a strict father, but mine was a commanding officer of a regiment, unlike Four's, who was a father of the government. I also have been known for expanding my territory of the Russians, like how erudite used the Dauntless to take over, but I didn't use mind control serums, and I wanted to improve the administration. I am divergent, and I am a leader that is intelligent and ambitious. I am strong and masculine in the mind, and I developed with all the learning and accomplishments of my time. What will you choose, divergent or you go under control?
Gorbachev grew up in Stavropol, Russia, where he was heavily influenced by his grandfather in Marxism and Lenin. Because of his birthmark, he was given the nickname the Marked One, which he was made fun of for many times because of it. He is still living today and is currently 84 years old, born in 1931. He has also witnessed the death of his sisters and uncle during the Great Famine. Gorbachev, after getting a degree in law and meeting his future wife, he went on to rule the Soviet Union before it fell in 1991. During his rule, he is best known for his reforms that led to numerous different freedoms that countries took advantage of to break off from the Union and declare independence. Gorbachev belongs to the Divergent Faction because of his glasnost and perestroika reforms that opened the government, gave freedom of speech, less censorship on the media, and improved the economy through private ownership of industry. Not only did he show erudite in coming up with these reforms, he also showed amity in his receiving the 1990 Nobel Peace Prize. He showed abnegation not only in the fact that he ran the government, but glasnost and perestroika were more for the people living in the Union than himself. One quote he is famous for is, "If what you have done yesterday still looks big to you, you haven't done much today." After the Soviet Union ended, Mikhail Gorbachev continued to live in politics, creating more political parties. He even tried to run for the 1996 presidential election, but lost. The Divergent Faction has great leaders, and who knows, you might even be one. But that can only happen if you show potential to be in the Divergent Faction. Only if you put your mind to it can you be more than a one-minded faction member.
I'm George Washington, and I am part of the Divergent Faction, and I would like you to join for 4 simple reasons. 1, I am brave. 2, I am peaceful. 3, I am intelligent. And 4, I am American. Join the side of America, where we have bacon and lots of land, alright? So, when I was in the Revolutionary War, I versed the British, alright? And not only did we beat the British, but we destroyed the British. We got back all of the tea that we sunk in that there Boston Harbor, and we won the war. So my name is George Washington, and I approve this message. Join the Divergent Faction.
George Washington, peace out.